It's time to leave the nest and head off to college in another city. Your parents are worried about your safety because you'll be living in a new city alone. Your younger siblings suggest to your parents that they put a tracker on your phone so the parents can monitor your whereabouts. The sibling even suggests they monitor your texts and phone calls so they can ensure your safety continuously. Your parents appear to be warming up to the idea while you are about to have a mental breakdown. Tracking apps are one of those newer ideas that can be abused quickly. Fear seems to be a good selling tactic for these apps, considering a location history could prove valuable if you were abducted. However, privacy concerns come to the forefront quickly for the person being tracked, which is you in this scenario. Then there's the issue of how much privacy you will give away. If your parents are able to overhear your every phone call, then you're back to those party lines your parents had when you were kids. You know, when anyone was on the phone, the neighbors were on the same line and could pick up and hear your business. Today's apps are even more intrusive because your parents receive real-time notices of whoever calls or texts you. So, you'll have zero privacy. Kind of creepy in your mind. From your training with the Stoicess, you know that keeping an undisturbed mind is crucial. Constantly wondering when Big Brother will jump in and correct you during a conversation or judge you for a particular text is unacceptable. Thus, ground rules are necessary. So, you tell your parents that you are comfortable with a tracking app as long as a few rules are implemented. First, a tracking app will be placed on each family member's phone for tracking by other family members. Mom and Dad need to be tracked because they are older and may need immediate care or potentially make unsound business judgments. Your sibling needs to be tracked because you are no longer around to watch over and give guidance. Additionally, when any member is listening to a conversation by another, if they interrupt as an unwanted third party, they will be banned from viewing others' lives on the app but must maintain their app so others can continue watching and overseeing them. As you list your rules, you immediately receive pushback from all parties. In the end, you surmise that mistrust has become the key issue for the topic and not the monitoring of each other's safety. That strong, caring relationship built on trust that your family has maintained for years will now be tested to its limits. And until everyone can agree to your rules, you will not accept the monitoring. For it's only fair that you be an equal player in the game of mistrust, which is how this endeavor will ultimately be played. Now, using my Stoic storytelling method. My family wants to track my whereabouts. Should I allow? Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Epictetus. Acting justly is a joy to the righteous, but dreaded by those who do evil. Book of Proverbs. I will act justly in devising a solution. I realized fairness was at issue, and by making the situation fair, mistrust then entered the equation. The character trait I improved was bringing openness to the table for all to consider. Thank you for sharing your mind with me. For your continued success, hear my secret. When family mandates are applied, ground rules are needed so all will fairly abide. Now relax, control your mind, and be as you wish to seem, empowered. Remember, it's the situation keeping my connection with Him. I'm Lori Stith, the Stoicess, and I believe in you. If you like what you mentally now see, join my website to learn and think like me at stoicmatchmaker.com.